Apologies if I butcher saying this, but Shinyan Kwai-Lang, Happy New Year, Shinyan Kwai-Lang, Happy New Year, Shinyan Kwai-Lang, Happy New Year, Shinyan Kwai-Lang, Happy New Year. Hola, amigos.
All right. Shaw Brothers.
Hola, amigos, and Shinyan Kwai-La. Happy Chinese New Year to everyone out there, and welcome to the Mark Out Totally Not Safe for Work Mania.
Sorry, everybody. We had a terrible pre-show.
Wait. Oh, man. James, I know you were doing okay before, but how are you right this moment?
Oxygen, please. Fucking Zeus, man. What is up, Pedro? How the hell are you?
Oh, man. I'm okay. I'm all right. I wanna real quick. I want to thank Zeus. Last night, Zeus helped me out. I was doing an art stream, and he got on and was chatting with me, even though he had a long day and everything. And he got on and chatted a bit.
Oh, look at Zeus!
It's not that long of a day. Come on. It's once again, it's relative stuff.
He took time out for signing autographs with Tanahashi. Oh,
I know. I appreciate it. Thank you. How you doing, Zeus? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking, Pedro.
Don't stop.
How are you doing?
I don't feel like I'm gonna puke. I'm not gonna puke.
Draws.
He's gonna puke.
No.
Here comes Big E.
No.
Oh my.
Oh no. Big E's like, remember Big E had that whole thing about he likes big meaty men slapping meat or something?
Yeah.
Yes, it was Vince.
Apparently so. From his text, if the text messages are real. Oh, yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. Allegedly.
Big E was on the WrestleMania. He was on that WrestleMania thing on Thursday. He was commentating. Big E.
Oh, so James, I didn't see it. I heard a lot about it. I heard a lot about it. Sounded like it was amazing. What? So Thursday, what happened? Tell us.
I'm gonna put it to you like this. Everybody was saying, why did they put the belt on Sting in AEW on Wednesday? It's because they knew Tony Khan had to do something because fucking WWE came with the big thunder stick and just kicked everybody's ass on Thursday. So they had this big WrestleMania press conference thing out in Vegas in the T-Mobile Arena. It was full, by the way, full capacity. They had Becky Lynch come out. They had Rhea Ripley come out. It was good. They were cutting promos on each other.
James, did I heard that Becky said she was gonna make Mommy a bottom?
Yeah.
Oh my
God. Yeah. It was some good shit that was said on Thursday. So here comes Seth Rollins, and he's like, I'm the champion, I'm this and that, but I don't want to take up any more time. I'm gonna bring out the man who has to make a decision right now. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and out comes Roman Reigns. So here comes Roman Reigns, and he chops all over Seth Rollins. Talk about that he wore his wife's shoes. I mean, he was ripping them, right? So Roman Reigns goes, I'm the tribal chief, so I get to pick who I fight at WrestleMania. Nobody else. I do, because I'm the man. So he goes, I choose The Rock. Out comes The Rock. So Roman Reigns and The Rock, and they, there's this big handshake that they're gonna have this match at WrestleMania. The Rock is going, this is the biggest main event in WrestleMania history. And to all you Cody crybabies, tough. I'm like, wait a minute, is it The Rock turning heel? All of a sudden, they throw this big graphic of the entire bloodline of the Samoan family dynasty, of this person, of that person who was related, and blah blah blah. And The Rock is going, my grandfather, Roman's grandfather. This is a match made in heaven, and we're going to settle things in the ring. And the hell with the Cody crybabies, and this is the only match that counts at WrestleMania. And then before The Rock could even finish, out comes Cody Rhodes, and he goes, hold on. And he actually says, this is bullshit. He actually said it.
Wow,
and he goes,
nice.
Yeah. And he goes, first of all, no one can decide who to fight at WrestleMania, but the winner of the Royal Rumble. I get to choose who the main event is. I'm going to pick who I fight at the main event. So he goes, I choose you, Roman Reigns. So I'm like, oh, the match is back on, hot. So then Cody Rhodes chops on the family members. He tells Roman Reigns and The Rock that if your grandfather was here, if the High Chief Peter Maivita was here, they would be ashamed of you. And the crowd goes, ooh. And the Roman Reigns was like, you can't go in the main event of WrestleMania against me. You were the story last year. You're irrelevant this year, just like your father, irrelevant. The crowd goes, ooh. So here comes Cody Rhodes is going at it. And then The Rock goes, don't you say anything about my family. And he slaps the shit out of Cody Rhodes.
Oh, dang.
Like hard. And all this mayhem ensues, and The Rock and Roman Reigns are together now. And here comes Seth Rollins is cursing out The Rock, and The Rock is telling everybody to fuck off. Just like that. Fuck off. So now they switched to Triple H being interviewed in the back after everything went down. So he goes, you try to hold a press conference and you want the best possible outcome, but like it seems that people go into business for themselves. Then here comes The Rock and Roman Reigns. They come out of nowhere, and The Rock looks at Triple H. He goes, fucking fix it. You fix it. This is bullshit. Your shit. And fucking Triple H is looking at him like he wants to hit him. And then he was like, I'm going to slap your fucking teeth out of your mouth if you don't fix it. Just like that. And I'm like, holy shit, they turned The Rock full-blown heel. And that created a storm. Everybody's going nuts. And last night on SmackDown, fucking Triple H opens up the show and goes, there's some people in the back who might not like the decision that it's Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, at the main event of WrestleMania. It doesn't matter that you don't like it. So I'm like, oh shit, are we going to get a Rock and Triple H undercard?
Oof, that's kind of scary considering how bad Triple H has looked the last couple times he's wrestled.
Well, yeah, Triple H has a pacemaker. There's no way he can be in the ring.
That is scary, but, I don't mind seeing them two get in the ring and do a little promo fight. You know what I'm saying? So, I wouldn't mind you like a whole war of words. But the thing I like is that WWE actually listened to the fans because the fans did not want to see Rock versus Reigns, even though it's the bigger match on paper.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though, is you can't, if you were going to do this in an actual, because what you did is you broke the laws of the WWE universe. Cody slayed the dragon. He gets to, that's what he did. That's what he did to win to get that opportunity at WrestleMania. So you can't take that away from him or anybody. Like, right. Can you imagine if let's say Big E
value the Royal Rumble.
Like let's say Big E was healthy and they did this to Big E. That would be that'd be outrageous, man. I mean, it's just that the WWE fans, they know that's the whole point of building up the Royal Rumble, because it is so important. It actually has real significance, and people look forward to it, and then because of the scandal, they thought that it would be the better idea to bring The Rock out to calm down investors and corporate sponsors and things, and to go, hey, we got stuff that's going to make everybody forget about Vince and all of his terrible things, and it didn't work out like that, because nobody wanted The Rock back this year.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like we weren't. It's not like we were saving WWE from some terrible match for the main event. It just
they did it. I must say, because I was all in. They did it right. They did this whole thing with the Cody and the Rock turning heel, and I like the way it was done. It took a little shine off everything else for a moment, because that's all everybody was talking about. Oh my God, the Rock turned heel. Isn't he on the board of TKO? How is this going to affect him? I mean, blah 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 blah. So
that's what they. They kind of had to do something, because you just couldn't.
Hashtag FTR. Fuck the Rock. That's it.
Yeah, die Rocky die, and
they were doing all the old school chants. Rocky sucks. Everything. It was awesome. This ain't like his last heel turn, because the last heel turn, that Hollywood Rock bullshit, that was horrible. This is that
was really terrible about talking about Cody's fans, shoving nuggets up their butts. That's he was on Pat
poor
McAfee
timing,
talking shit. Yeah, poor timing.
Yeah, it was really bad. It was really bad, Rock. You could just tell he started, he formulated that spontaneously in his tiny little brain, and his mouth started saying it, and then when there was a part of his brain that was like, no, you shouldn't do that, and the rest of his brain's like, no, we already started. We're in. We're gonna double down. We're gonna there's even more chicken nuggets up their butts. It's just I was like, man, this is. Really bad. This is just it's just not even entertaining or good. It's just it was a train wreck. I was like, ugh.
I wonder whose idea was to turn him heel. So you try to deflect some of this heat off of Vince.
Well, the thing is I think that they really thought that The Rock was going to go over and everybody was going to be on board with it, because The Rock hasn't been back in a while, and I think they really overestimated his connection with the current audience.
Yeah, because after it's all said and done, he's still a man in his 50s who can't do half the stuff that he used to do in the ring. He can't.
I don't know if people care about if people can do the stuff they could before in the ring or not.
No, I don't think that's the point. The real point is he's been gone. He's been gone, and he was obviously, injected back into everything in a, in a way that the fans didn't appreciate. There's so many people in a way it's been good for Cody, because you really see how the fans really rallied around him even more. It's like,
right.
Hey, we can bring The Rock back, and they'll make The Rock will make everybody forget about Cody. Like, no, not this time.
B. Brian Bell, to be fair, the fans on the internet were being absolutely ridiculous at AEW levels. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah.
Well, and a lot of it was AEW fans doing because I was looking at the various discussion forums and Reddit and this. They were basically organizing a campaign, like, we've got to do the yes movement to this match. we gotta change it back on Cody, and they're like trying to organize, like, don't let up now, keep going, and all this kind of stuff. And I was like,
and on SmackDown last night, I love the way Drew McIntyre took credit for everything. He was also Drew McIntyre talking about, I got rid of CM Punk for you. You know, like on Monday, Cody Rhodes couldn't make up his mind, so I had to slap him in the face and woke him up. So you're welcome. Everybody's welcome. Everybody should thank me because now it's Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes for the strap. Or you could thank me. And now I was like, Drew McIntyre, that's kind of hot. You know, so finally some good writing is working. Like everything's working in sync right now. I'm like, okay.
You know, I'll be very surprised if Drew leaves after his contract. You know,
I don't think he's going anywhere. He can't go anywhere.
I mean, he can. He certainly can.
Yeah, he can, but he won't.
And
be
other people
now.
have made that mistake.
Yeah.
You know, we've seen other people. You know, but you know, he's still young enough to where it's not. You know, he has plenty of time, but
So it was kind of cool. No, I totally get what you're saying, Zeus. But I mean, after all of this, though, it'd be like going backwards, wouldn't it be?
Oh yeah, if he goes somewhere else, I mean, AEW or Impact or you know whatever, it's you know, I don't think it helps him. You know, but I don't know what he wants.
What I'm hearing, what Zeus is trying to imply, but he won't outright say, is that Drew McIntyre is going to GCW.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Oh God, please.
He saw those pictures of
Yeah, did you see those the in the Botchamania that fucking they had James? They had a card outside of two barns.
What?
Like a barn in somebody's auto shop, literally like in a driveway leading up to the garage.
Uh-huh.
I'm not lying at all.
That's worse than the MLW prison stadium.
and James, Pedro, is just me, or did Janela look like he lost a tooth?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. He looked more methed out than before. Like he looked like he'd become a total like trailer park trash sort of yokel or something. And
Joey Janela.
I was like, what happened to this dude? He's even less athletic looking than before. Like everything.
Yeah, he looks like refred shit.
Joey Janela, what a waste. Guy's an idiot.
Well, he wasn't. I mean, is it really a waste?
Yeah,
he's never gonna. It's never
like
anything. So
it's not like he's got the looks and the tools of Drew McIntyre. You know.
I mean, who's worse, him or Jimmy Havoc? Jesus.
Well, you know, I mean, Jimmy Havoc's completely out of the business as far as you know.
Yeah, he's done, right? I mean, yeah, right. He's done. That's it. No more. Get out. Go home.
He's probably got some kind of a damn, you know, innocuous job somewhere. You know, being a, you know, maybe, you know, doing construction or some, you know, some weird ass shit. You know, installing glass or I don't fucking know. But
or delivering my Uber Eats.
He's right. He's a mass DJ in goth clubs right now.
That guy's a piece of crap.
I'm joking.
They're all our hands.
You're joking, but
fuck Joey Janela.
We wouldn't be surprised.
Drop kick that bastard.
Drop kick him.
Yeah, so it was. I mean, you know, WWE made noise on Thursday. They made a lot of noise.
So James, you're saying that the WWE is cooking. They're cooking.
Right now, it is. I mean, you know, with CM Punk and Big E and commentary was kind of cool.
Yeah, I heard CM Punk made kind of a joke about punching someone in the face. Like,
yeah, he did. You know, he just said, you know, because after the Rock slapped Cody, he said, "Listen, this is what we do. This is our thing. Violence is our thing. So if I'm Cody Rhodes, I got to punch The Rock right in the face after that.
Yeah.
I don't let him get away with that.
No,
You know?
that was stupid. That was stupid. They should have just that should have turned into a brawl.
Yeah, it should have.
Yeah.
That's what I was waiting for. I was looking at it like this, Zeus. I said, okay, it's going to be Rock and Roman Reigns, and it's going to be Cody Rhodes and the Seth Freaking Rollins, and they're going to have a brawl. Like mini tag teams going to form for this brawl on stage, and Triple H going to get punched in the face, and he's going to get mad, and then he's going to suspend Rock, and blah 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 blah.
So did you guys hear about the thing where on that graphic? Did we talk about that on the graphic where I stepped away for a second? Where Rocky's listed as a high chief.
Oh no, I never saw the graphic. I never saw the graphic.
Yeah, so it's a giant family tree, and it's got people listed, and and it's weird because it doesn't have the it has like the people that passed away. It has their born and died years. It didn't have it on Jimmy Snuka's, but The Rock is listed as a chief, and apparently in 2004 he was made an official chief in Samoa. So he's like got another layer in this thing about being the head of the table.
All he kept saying was, "Don't talk about my family. Don't talk about my family. Don't talk about." If you talk about Roman Reigns' family, that means you're talking about my family too. So yeah, Zeus, he was referring to being the chief and all of that, and then how his grandfather was the high chief. He even mentioned something real quick about his father, but I think he cut him off. I was like, "You can't bring your pops into this. No, don't do it."
Yeah, I mean, everybody thought it was like something convenient they just kind of threw in there, but
yeah,
apparently it just. I mean, 2004. I mean that was still a huge. That was a huge era for, still doing pretty good ratings and shit back then, right?
Yeah, it was decent.
It wasn't pre buyout, but it was still
no.
It was still doing well. I don't think that. I think whatever they talked about it back then, it probably just didn't didn't resonate, and it didn't become part of his identity. So
no,
as a wrestler,
they were throwing spaghetti to the wall, see if it stuck. That's all. That's all. If it sticks, it works. We'll go with it. If it doesn't work, then we'll just we'll fly right over it.
Trying to remember what all was going on in 2004. Was that was a 20, right? WrestleMania 20.
Should be, yeah. I mean,
so that's when Benoit won at Madison Square Garden.
Yeah,
three-way. And then they had Evolution. Randy Orton won at SummerSlam. Then they turned on him, and they started building up the Batista thing.
Batista. But it was good, like how Cody Rhodes didn't back down from the Rock or Roman Reigns promo wise, so it was good. It was good. He held his own up there with him. The Rock was turning full blown heel. I mean, he started dissing the fans. He was dissing everybody. He was like, "It doesn't matter what you think." He goes, "This is the greatest main event of all time," and he was, all heel shit. And I was like, "Look at this."
Yeah.
There's some Tokyo Sports article with Zack Sabre Jr. Just a slight aside. And he was saying something that he wants to be the top wrestler of New Japan, not just the top foreign wrestler, but the top wrestler, and that if New Japan supports him, he will dedicate the rest of his career to them.
I mean, people say shit all the time.
Yeah.
And I mean, but it's the right thing for him to do because I mean, they don't have anything else worth watching.
Let's be real. He's not going anywhere else either.
Well,
he could.
But he doesn't want to.
I'm just saying.
He doesn't want to. Yeah.
I'm sure you've seen how it's going for some of these other guys, and
yeah. Let me put it to you guys like this: he says the right things. He gets a big IWGP title run, and then suddenly his stock rises like even higher, and then you have the AEWs, the WWE or whatever. It'd be like, hey, you want some money?
You want to puke?
No, no. He's not around to offer that anymore, Zeus.
You want to puke? Zach
No,
puke. That's a shirt.
I heard they call you Gumby.
Don't do it on my Zumbas.
We're gonna get you a big green unitard.
Gumby.
Gumby.
I'm Gumby, damn it.
Oh my god. Fuck Gumby. Fuck Zack Sabre Jr. No, he should say. I mean, he had the huge following in New Japan. He should stay there, and he should build himself up in New Japan. I mean, he'll get lost in the shuffle in AEW.
No, Brian Bell. We did not say that.
What?
Did you say, do you want to deuce? No. No.
No.
He's gonna deuce. No.
Deuce
Nobody
Bigelow.
listens to this show.
Thank God.
Oh my God.
I mean,
Before we went on the air, I'm like, we cannot say this, we cannot say that, and then I'm the one.
You did it, yeah.
Yeah,
you did it.
It's my fault.
Pedro's like, I am not sheltered. Yes, you are.
Yes, you are. I don't see Gumby getting over in the WWE at all.
He was in that cruiserweight classic thing. Remember that?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, yeah. So,
but I just don't see. I just don't see him getting over. Him in that.
Now, snotty British people can get over in WWE.
They can, but they got to be really good. I mean, I don't know if that stupid squeaky pipsqueak voice of it is good.
James, you have to put aside your personal feelings. You hate him, right? You hate him. We know you hate him, and it's okay.
Yes, I do.
It's okay, but snotty British people can get over in WWE, and he cuts a decent promo by himself now, but if he were to go to WWE, they would refine all of that, of course.
I guess if Rene Dupree can get over cutting a promo, he can too.
Shout out to one of Zack Sabre Jr.'s biggest fans, Angie, wherever she is, because I know.
Yeah, Angie loves Gumby.
Angie loves Gumby tonight on NBC.
Angie's like, I heard you guys talked about me on the show. What you talking about? Nothing.
It's Valentine's Day on Wednesday. Angie be getting flowers from Gumby or Gumby.
Oh man, yeah. Valentine's is on Wednesday.
I got Gummy bears
Wednesday.
from Gumby. But it's I'm like. Not for nothing, but AEW literally has no fucking chance right now. It's WrestleMania season.
James,
they put the belt on Sting, which is stupid.
They put the tag.
Did you see his kids get involved?
Yeah, yeah. James, no one has any chance for a long time. I mean, AEW brought in 1 year. They had CM Punk. And then shortly after that, they had brought in Daniel Bryan. They brought in who's the other guy? Adam Cole. They brought all these people in one after another, and it just still stayed within that capped audience. It stayed within that capped audience.
Well, Pedro, get ready.
People, the AEW fans try to spin it this and that. Yeah, I know. And look, they're selling out the tickets to Boston. I get that because it's her hometown. But is it going to be more than just? Is this going to be like when they ran Chicago over and over and over with CM Punk? Like, how much staying power is she going to have?
Right.
Like, it's just gonna, and again, it's just gonna be within that capped hardcore audience. They can't get over that because what they're offering, they're not offering anything. So no one is, and the problem is wrestling equals the WWE to the greater public. It's just no one can get over that branding. No one.
On top of that is WrestleMania season, so the WWE got the foot, like they had the pedal to the metal right now, so they're everywhere.
I mean, the AEW had 70,000 people in the stadium last year, and they left
They
with
still
negative.
suck.
They left with negative momentum.
Yeah,
So
it's horrible.
they're talking about Zeus. He posted that thing about how they're talking about running a U.S. stadium, and the thing I'll say
They
about
can't
that.
fill a U.S. stadium.
Oh no, I disagree. They'll fill it because
but
they're
with a lot of free tickets.
like their fans will go above and beyond for those big event things to be like, look, yeah, we did it together. But it's not gonna make a difference. Like they'll sell out Sasha's debut. They'll sell out this. They sell out that. It's not going to.
Yeah,
They're
but
not
all the
doing it
rest of the
consistently.
events are
Yeah,
like
exactly.
almost
It's
everything
not,
else is like subpar. I mean, it's just they're smaller, arenas. They're not the big arenas.
they have
I mean, like,
nothing
how do you
going
get
on.
2,000 for Dynamite? I mean, that's pitiful.
They have no momentum going on. They don't have any. So what's a storyline going on right now? Name a storyline.
Because they only got one. That's Sting's retirement.
Is that really a storyline? I mean,
No, I mean, but that's the closest thing they got to one.
and I mean they put the tag team belts on him, and it was weird because it's almost like they were saying Sting's retirement is not a big enough moment to like on its own. Like, well, we got to give this more gravitas.
I think that had more to do with something because they had to do something to counteract exactly what the WWE was going to do on Thursday. So this puts
James,
a
that's
title
dumb.
shot on. I know it's
That's
dumb,
dumb,
but look who's in charge of AEW. Hence why it's dumb, and because the person in charge is dumb.
There's no competing with the WWE. Like, they should just try to do the best thing they can for their audience.
Egos,
like,
Pedro. Egos. Tell Bishop that. Tell Tony Khan that. They don't care. It's their ego.
Well, but Bischoff actually did it for a little bit. But that's different. That was a whole different like scenario and time, and he did it with pieces that were like from the WWE. Like, if you don't have Hogan involved, you don't have this and this involved, you don't. The ball doesn't really get rolling for that NWO thing to catch like it did. So you needed things that were put over by,
It was definitely it all that was kind of created in part by Vince, thinking he could throw away all these elements. It's
right.
like, oh well, we'll let Macho Man go. We'll let we'll let Hogan go.
They still had drawing power, and they did.
Yeah.
They did. But I'm like, I give I'm gonna give WWE kudos here that segment because it could have went a million ways, and I think it went okay. People like, oh, you pulled a bait and switch. I'm like, no, it's not a bait and switch because nobody wanted to Rock in the first place. So how is it a bait and switch?
Well, they never.
Well, they tried to.
Yeah.
They definitely tried.
They tried to. Yeah, but
because I think the Slim Jim thing really scared them.
Oh, I agree. Oh, Zeus, I agree. Hands down.
I think they were really worried, and they were like, "Oh man, we got to show these sponsors that we can pull out the big guns when we need to, and look, here's a Rock for WrestleMania." And but I mean, like when even with the controversy, it's like Nia Jax punching Becky Lynch in the face. It's like even a black guy works out sometimes.
Yeah,
and this is actually kind of making it all bigger than it was. With all the engagements, because like if you look at their views on their videos, man, it's crazy.
Yeah, where are all these people coming from? Because WWE wasn't like this.
It's worldwide, though. That's the thing. Is English is being spoken more. People are, learning. They're following from a lot of different parts in the world. That's the whole thing. Is they have that global reach. The last 25 years of them of WrestleManias is really it's become a worldwide event.
I'm surprised John Cena ain't trying to get in on this again.
He's fine. What has he got to prove?
John Cena's getting that Super Bowl commercial money.
I mean,
he's getting that Super Bowl commercial money. Come on.
Yeah, but you know how he likes to pop up for WrestleMania. Oh, look, I'm here.
Now he sounds like our version of Tony Khan.
I'm here.
I'm here.
Hi, everybody.
I'm John Cena. You can't see me.
I just hustled and respect my way back into the ring.
Have y'all seen those?
We're really finding out who James hates this morning. If you weren't clear on who James does and does not like,
I make no bones about it, Zeus.
We are going down the laundry list of it today.
I make no bones about it.
Brian Bell said, "Cena, I know you can't see me, but I am here." Yes. Yeah. Have y'all seen that commercial with him and the guy talking about the last kick or some kind of kick thing, and he's like, "No, I'll do it, but this time I'll do it either right or wrong, depending how the fans vote." And then they're like, "But what do we do about this guy?" And you see John Cena at the other end of the table, and he's like, looks like, what the hell.
I like John Cena in commercials. Because I can take him in small doses. That's perfect for me in commercials.
Well, if you see him in that commercial, he looks like Vince, and he looks like Vince McMahon in the commercial.
That's a bad look right now.
It is kind of.
Right?
Actually, quick sidebar. Real quick off the beaten path. Just talking about commercials. What do you guys like in the Super Bowl tomorrow?
Oh, I'm torn between I don't know and I don't care.
Good job, Zeus. Good fucking job.
Oh, are you talking about the game or commercials? Because you said we were doing sidebar off commercials. I'm like, are we predicting commercials? Like there would be a Dorito commercial.
Oh, right. Good. I don't have a skin in the game because I don't like neither San Francisco or Kansas City. But since Kansas City won last year, I think I go for San Francisco. Why not?
I think there's going to be a shrieking of anguish the world over if the Chiefs do not win because of a certain someone. So,
well, somebody is.
Yeah. Well.
Hey,
apparently that's a long line too. You know what I'm
saying? What got Markout Mania canceled? It was angering the Swifties. I don't want to anger the Swifties, but I know I've never seen engagement on my Facebook over any Super Bowl in the time I've been on Facebook like I am with this one, and it's all from like ladies defending Taylor Swift and stomping for Taylor Swift and representing for Taylor Swift. So
the NFL is loving it too right now. They're loving it.
Yeah, so I mean it almost feels like a giant population of the world is like willing Kansas City to win on behalf of Taylor Swift.
Hey, the Taylor Swift fans, you know who they remind me of?
Who?
Sasha Banks stands.
Oh man,
remember when she was really popular and everything.
They are going nuts right now, Zeus, with the AEW announcement. for the big business in Boston with the $2 signs and all that stuff.
Yeah.
She doesn't move the needle.
So when the pre-sale tickets sold out in 12 minutes, they were flooding Twitter with like all you fans who say she doesn't move the needle, who doesn't this, you're gonna move your goalposts now, you're gonna this and this.
Please.
Look, they're gonna sell out the show, yes, but is it gonna happen more than just this show? Is That's the thing. They can do these big event things, right?
She's gonna do something. AEW is gonna do something, or she's gonna do something that either is gonna piss off Tony Khan, or Tony Khan is gonna piss off Sasha Banks. And for yet another time, Sasha Banks is gonna take a ball and go home. All right, because she did it 2 times in WWE, and then her head got really big, and now it's like, oh, I demand this money like I deserve this much money from WWE. You don't deserve shit because WWE don't need her. They don't need her. They don't.
Well, no, obviously. I mean, but it would have, it rides along with, Hunter and his talent hoarding.
Yeah.
But and once again, don't ever poop on someone for wanting them to leave a job.
No, I don't mean that, but like it becomes like, okay, you want to do it one time, fine, but you can't start developing a pattern. Something's wrong.
Yeah, there was obviously something really wrong.
Well,
I mean, we don't.
I mean,
we
don't know that.
Doesn't this kind of bring? Doesn't just you kind of question like what's going on?
Yeah, I get it.
I mean,
I get it.
I think she never felt valued as she should have been in her mind. Like the way, which I'm not going to say was right or wrong. I'm not going to get into that at all.
I honestly thought that her and
Naomi.
No,
Bailey.
Her and Bailey were the best things during the pandemic era. That was, I mean, people look forward to seeing them during the pandemic era because that was the best thing on TV. Them was Oscar commentary.
Yeah, summer of 2020. Summer of 2020. The Bailey, Sasha, and Asuka were the highest ratings for the WWE. They're the highest ratings for any wrestling on US television.
They were killing.
Were those three? They were the highest ratings for wrestling on US TV in the summer of 2020. Until the Bloodline story kicks in, the heel Roman Reigns thing late. That's like more late summer or early fall, right? So
I
don't think she was undervalued. If she felt like that,
in her mind, in her
mind, right?
Yeah. What I was saying was in her mind because she had given a number of people their best matches, right? So she felt like, and she was super popular. There was like one point they were pushing Charlotte to the moon over her, but her merchandise was selling more than Charlotte's at that point in time, and she felt kind of like, why isn't this being appreciated or something like that? It seemed that way, allegedly.
Like Laurinaitis, allegedly. Now,
since she left the WWE, okay, she's in the Mandalorian. She was on that red carpet thing, and she had the IWGP Women's title with her, right? And it no one knew what it was, no one cared. It didn't do anything really. Like you didn't see this giant thing of people being like, I gotta go check this out. What does that belt she have? What is that about? No one cared. I mean,
there are some people who need the machine behind them. It's just that simple.
That one New Japan show in, was it San Diego, where she won the title off of Kyrie? They said she sold it out, right? They said she sold out that show on the strength of her being on the show. But like, how many seats were in the show? Like, how many seats were at that venue?
I think that was like a less than 5,000.
So I mean, they didn't do big business. They didn't do business like that after it, did they? Like,
No.
so it didn't really move any kind of anything in the end. And that whole run was a lot of it was really cringy, in my
Man,
opinion.
that her playing the ukulele thing, that was so.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh my God! That is
Shout
so
out, shout out to Brian Bell because he brings that up to me all the time. She sings a hell of a Spider-Man song.
Good job, Brian.
So hey, so speaking about Japan and women's wrestling, a lot of shit happened this past week with women's wrestling.
Hey,
in
watch how
Japan.
you phrase that, Pedro.
Oh fuck! I didn't think about it.
There's a lot of people
right.
getting fired this week too, right?
So Stardom had a pay-per-view last weekend, and the day after the pay-per-view, they announced they were firing the Rossi Ogawa, the guy who was running Stardom. Bushiroad fired him. They accused him of poaching, that he was poaching talent for a new promotion. And it's just been a lot of back and forth and this and that coming out about it, or no one knows what's quite real, what's not. There's just been a major shakeup because he founded the company with Nane Takahashi and Fuka. And they all founded the thing together, and he was like the last person left. And it's
it's crazy. I mean, because the promotion is not even that old, really. But
yeah, the pay-per-view was like about their 13th anniversary. They were celebrating their 13th anniversary.
Yeah.
So it's only 13 years old.
He got let go. Then Scott D'Amore got fired?
Yeah.
Who?
The guy from TNA. Scott, I don't know how.
Oh yeah. That was pretty crazy too. And then they just announced that they're coming out with action figures.
Really?
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh,
I gotta look this up.
great. That's what the world. Oh no, he's not doing it.
Unless somebody was pulling a wool over my eyes. That's
No, you're right. Yeah, it's 22 hours ago. TNA and Power Town Wrestling announced lineup for first wave of action figures. What is Power Town Wrestling? So the first wave of action figures.
Why was Scott D'Amore fired?
apparently he wanted to spend too much money. That's what I saw somebody say, but I don't know. I don't know if they gave a reason.
So if you were going to do TNA action figures based on who is there now, who do you expect to be the first wave?
I mean, you'd think
Moose
and
Okay.
Eddie. What's his name?
Eddie Edwards?
Yeah.
Okay. Man, y'all are getting it right so far, yeah.
Moose, Eddie Edwards. I would say Jordan Grace.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's one more name.
Not let's see.
He just had a 5-star match with Will Ospreay, according to Dave Meltzer.
Oh, what's his name?
Josh Alexander.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah. He's the one you would expect them to shower. You know. Shower gifts.
Thank God Matt Taven's not there anymore, because I don't know if I could stand a Matt Taven action figure.
Brian Bell, if they had a Macklin action figure, he comes with a box of Kraft macaroni.
Yes, he would come with a box of mac and cheese,
Fork included.
and a fan holding a sign saying "I love Mr. Deanna Parazzo."
Tony Khan sucks, so does AEW.
Wow.
I feel bad for Sting. Well, but you know what? At the same
it's
time,
almost over. I mean, that's the good
that's
thing.
what you get for signing with Tony Khan, though.
This is what you get when you sign.
Well, I mean, after the way they treated him, WWE. I mean, come on.
I mean, he's probably getting paid pretty well, and
Yeah,
you would, you would
happy
have
about
to
it.
think he's getting paid, right?
He's happy. He's happy with his death wish and everything. Let's leave him to it.
Yeah.
Let's
Is he
leave him
trying to
to
die in the ring?
I don't think. I hope not, because
No, I don't think so. I mean,
look.
whoever playing some of these dumbass spots needs to.
I don't know if this is a jarring thing for someone to hear, but wrestlers are not necessarily smart people.
Right.
So.
Yeah. The shit that they think that they need to do to get over is just so skewed and so fucked up.
Brian Bell, you said no, but feuding the Young Bucks is a sure way to kill your career. His career is ending. What does it matter? He kills his career now. It's ending.
The Young Bucks.
I mean, it's so we've already covered it a few times in the past. So yeah, it's so weird, but whatever. I mean, anything they come up with is going to be whatever, because it's just what
What
they
was
do.
the reason to put the strap on Sting? I don't understand putting the tag team belts on him and Darby Allin.
So that they can lose, because don't ever forget that the main purpose of them creating AEW was to put over Kenny and the Young Bucks and these fucking dorks that wouldn't get over in WWE.
I mean, I hope Okada's smart and goes to WWE, because they would do him right.
Oh, I got news for you, James.
I know.
Big business in Boston. It's gonna open with Sasha, and then it's gonna close with the Rainmaker.
Oof.
I can't.
Just prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. It's
prepare yourself to be pooped on.
No. Your expectations. They're going to.
He's gonna poop.
Oh damn.
He's gonna poop.
He's gonna.
He's gonna.
Johnny Ace is going, yeah, I'd rather be hanging out with the.
Wait, don't poop on my skateboard.
Wait,
you'd rather be hanging out with the sheep herders.
Do I have to keep going? She's covered in. No, never mind.
Right.
Skateboard.
No, don't forget, he's a victim. He's a
victim. Yeah, he's the victim.
My ass.
Wait! It's gonna people power. Oh.
No.
I just gave all the people my power. Oh.
No, damn it! Oh my god. So we are what?
You might have to edit this one, Pedro.
We may have to delete this episode.
He's gonna delete. Oh my god.
How do we even say? What do we even segue to out of this? Well, I'll go back to the Stardom thing for a moment. There's a lot of back and forth things coming out of the whole deal. They say that supposedly Mayu Iwatani is like very unhappy about the whole thing, but she's like stuck in her contract because she's got that movie coming out in the future, so she has to stick around for that whole deal. And this sounds like she wants to leave, but she's being very diplomatic about her choice of words. And then on the other hand, Tam Nakano and Micah both seem to have said they are staying. Like Tam very explicitly saying she's staying. And everyone else, no one knows, and people are just speculating, like, who's going to stay, who's going to go. No one knows. So there could be a mass exodus out of Stardom, and then there may not be. So, because apparently it's going to be a while for this new promotion to get going anyways, because there's some kind of... When they fired him 2 weeks before he was going to just leave because of his contract running out or whatever, Rossi Ogawa, that is, when they fired him 2 weeks before that, it seemed to have enabled some sort of clause where he maybe has to wait a while. But
Oh yeah, clause.
And then Tony Khan was celebrating Rossi Ogawa being fired because Rossi was the one preventing Stardom from working with AEW. And also, he accused Rossi of like being a double agent with the WWE or something, stuff like that. So it's been a whole.
I don't know about all that. All I know is that Tony Khan needs acting lessons if he's going to continue to appear on screen and read from a cue card like this.
Oh man!
Oh, it was horrible. Well, all you fans get together for, are you ready? Big business, yeah.
He's been taking the online classes of how to cut a promo with Damian Priest.
I'm saying.
You know, it's funny. I miss the bit where James used to do the Damian Priest's sandwich promo. But Damian Priest like improved so much.
Yeah,
hanging out with everybody in Judgment Day has been huge for him.
Yeah,
I mean he's so much better at everything, like in terms of character and promo work now. Like
is he ever going to cash in?
I don't know, but we can't use that whole thing on him anymore. Like the whole sandwich promo bit, we can't do it anymore. Like
it's a shame because he was brutal in NXT. He was so Frankenstein monster-ish, you know.
Yeah, but his in-ring, we liked his in-ring. We liked his look. Yeah. Remember, James? Yeah. We both liked his in-ring and we liked his look. But his promos were terrible. But now it's just a big turnaround. But yeah, is he ever going to cash in? We don't know.
Okay. All right, now, after this whole big thing happened on Thursday, do you finally take the belt off Roman Reigns?
I have no idea.
What?
Do you finally take the belt off of Roman Reigns?
I think at this point, I think all the records are, kind of secondary to whatever they think that they might need to do, to keep investors happy. Mm-hmm. I think all of that crap is.
Yeah, because I know they wanted to get rid of Hogan shit, right?
Yeah, but I think if you're trying to remove the stink off of the WWE, I think you got bigger fish to fry.
That is true. Ain't enough toilet paper in the world.
Our choice of words today. We're all.
Who cares? In the words of Pedro, nobody cares. Who cares?
No, nobody cares.
You know, I think, I mean, if you don't pull the trigger now, I mean, come on, man. What, are you going to build it up for another year?
I think this is the time.
I'm not going to say anything because I
think The Rock turns. I think The Rock turns again at WrestleMania, and then he fucking punches. He punches Roman Reigns, and Cody Rhodes wins.
I wouldn't be shocked if it's a year from now and we're still talking about will Roman Reigns ever lose the belt.
I think it's time.
It's quite possible.
It is possible. I agree, Pedro, but I think it's time. I mean, I wouldn't think they were able to build up another momentum like they did last year, but they did.
Look, it's not about what makes sense, like in like a storytelling point of view. Okay, that has nothing to do with why they're doing things. So. Yeah, I'm just not gonna say. I just don't have a lot of confidence. Like storytelling wise, everything was in place last year for the Cody to win. And now a year later, we're like, oh, well, it worked out pretty well, right? And it has worked out pretty well for them, but they may go, what's another year? What's another this? And then they may be like, well, does Cody even really have to finish his story, quote unquote? Like, it doesn't. Not really going to affect their business one way or another if
Well,
he
no,
does or
because
doesn't finish the story.
he's already the top babyface. He doesn't need the strap, but it would put the cherry on top, you know. Yeah, Brian, I you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if I see Jacob Fatu show up. Yeah,
I would be a little surprised.
Really?
Yeah, because
Well, haven't they been talking about that for a while?
There's a reason they didn't hire him in the past, and it has to do with his past legal issues and stuff. So.
Yeah, but now The Rock's on the board, so maybe he has a little sway. You know?
I mean,
depends
how bad stuff is. I don't really know what his
I mean, he could talk to Triple H and say, "Hey, listen, give him a limited shot, and see if it works out."
Does anyone know what his legal issues were in the past that caused stuff? I don't know. I don't know it.
I don't either.
No, I don't either. I know they've been hush hush.
I just know it. They stayed off him because of it.
Yeah.
But.
Well, you know what? I mean, it can't be anything worse than what's going on right now. So.
I feel like you're challenging the universe now. I'm like,
no. I'm just saying. I mean, if they're going to do it, this is the time.
So Brian Bell says that at 18, Fatu was arrested for armed robbery, leading to an undisclosed jail term. Is that it? Is that the whole thing?
I mean, if that's it, I don't think. I don't see that stopping.
Is it because he was associated with MLW? No, I'm joking.
Well, didn't they have that lawsuit going?
Oh yeah,
but I don't think that's got anything to do with him though.
I don't know, but I think I don't think I can see The Rock being Triple H's ear real quick. Say, hey, listen, just give him a one shot. If he shows something, then bring him in for another shot. If you don't like it, then don't bring him in after that. But like Brian said, they had his name on the family tree.
Oh, his name was on the family tree?
Yep.
Oh, then that's different. I didn't know he was on the family tree, like on the WWE graphic. I didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
That's a whole other story. So then he is in play. That's what I'd assume.
I mean, you could bring him in for a one shot, Here it is.
I mean, you could at least, you could probably try him out for, dark matches at the very least, right?
Yeah.
I should have watched this still, but I just didn't have time.
Oh, Pedro, you should have watched it. You would have loved it. It was awesome.
I'm like, we can watch it right now. We can
watch it. You're gonna watch. I don't want to watch.
It was on YouTube, I believe, isn't it?
Yeah, it was everywhere. It's everywhere. I think the uncensored version is on YouTube. Yeah, because The Rock was dropping F-bombs. I mean, everybody was dropping F-bombs. Fucking Seth Rollins went nuts on The Rock. You like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I was like, holy shit.
Flam shit.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he was ripping into The Rock. The Rock standing there looking at him like, yeah, keep talking. Like, easy said, The Rock will knock you out.
I don't know if I mentioned this, but in when they were filming the last couple Fast and Furious movies, he's bowed out of them,
Yeah.
Right.
But he's actually at the like a post-credit scene in the last one.
Mm.
And
FDR, fuck The Rock.
And they said They said Tyrese was like, I'm not going to work with him anymore because he's an asshole. And I thought that was pretty interesting because it looks like they killed off his character at the end of the movie too. Spoiler alert! Sorry, everybody. But if you haven't seen the movie yet,
you guys want to watch some of this? It's the segment between The Rock, Reigns, Rhodes.
I just want to ask one question: is The Rock getting bigger, or is Triple H getting smaller?
Triple H is definitely getting small. He can't work out like he used to.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, because he has the same thing I had. He got the defibrillator, right? A pacemaker. He's got a pacemaker.
It's the juice.
He's gonna juice.
Wait, we know he did. He did plenty of that.
Yeah, Tropicana. No, it wasn't Tropicana.
This segment's really 22 minutes long.
I am a visionary. I am a revolutionary. I am your world heavyweight champion. I am Seth.
Oh. Okay.
Still a pretty big pop, I'd say.
Oh, you don't.
In Vegas, we are on the road to WrestleMania, WrestleMania 40, WrestleMania XL, extra large, the biggest WrestleMania of all time. Now, what do you say? We cut to the chase and we get ourselves a main event.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not the man to make that decision. I'm just a prize at the end of the road. So what do you say? We get the man who can make that decision out here.
Becky Lynch comes out.
Two-time Royal Rumble winner. The American Nightmare himself, Cody Rhodes.
Seth's suit makes me think of the $1 Million Man.
You got to see his shoes.
That's not Cody. No, it's not. That's on Tribal Truth.
He's got big bows on him. Like big, huge, giant white bows on his shoes. I was about to call Seth's shoes. Look, it's Raggedy Ann and Andy.
And I tell you, Paulie he's been masterful at
he's the best,
keeping himself, relevant for the last, 15 years.
He's the best.
He falls backwards into fucking, great things.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got no right to be anything but like a penniless dude in a fucking cardboard box. I mean, but there he is, the power of his brain and his mouth and just everything he's done. It's like he became bulletproof.
Yeah, but in the backstage segment, after all this goes down, as The Rock walked past for Triple H, you can see the size difference. Oh my God. Well, Triple H looks like a little boy next to The Rock.
Are they chanting JYD?
Yeah,
right?
No, JYD, grab them cakes,
Acknowledge me.
You're not going to get a copyright strike for this, are you, Pedro?
I mean, we want this episode to go away anyways, don't we? So I mean,
Is next week going to be episode 227A?
I have no idea. That's a good point.
He told Roman Reigns, he goes, look who showed up to work.
Don't be mad. I can just run circles around
somebody who matters right now.
Probably if we talk over it, we should be okay.
Yeah, let's hope so.
He was like, look who showed up to work.
Let's talk about Cody Rhodes.
If we get copyright strike, we'll just move to Rumble. I'm joking.
The man who can't make his own choice, huh?
Well, it would be your first infraction, so.
No, I have an infraction ongoing at the moment, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Your moment's gonna move on. And that's what's happened to Cody Rhodes. It's no longer his decision. It's now your tribal chief's decision. That's exactly how it works. Thank you. So tonight, I choose who faces me in the main event of WrestleMania. Get this bum out of here, will you? Just get this bum out of here already, huh? I choose.
He calls him the B champion.
The B champ. The crowd, Cody. The crowd like it.
I choose The Rock.
That's not how it works.
This man, The Rock is cooking.
Did y'all hear that, fan? It's not how it works. Roman looks small. Yeah, everyone looks small next to The Rock.
Yeah.
Because he's still juicing.
Yeah.
And it ain't Tropicana, Zeus.
Nope, it's not. Definitely not.
Tropicana. Mark Almania brought to you by Tropicana Juice. Oh yeah, we'll talk a bit because this music's playing and it's Chinese New Year. Who's eating Chinese food today?
Oh, you know I'm eating Chinese.
Yeah, I go for some pork fried rice and an egg roll. Why not?
Let's see. Brian Bell said that fan whining was probably from Fightful Select. Most likely Sean Ron. Oh yeah, possibly. Who knows? Man, his arm is huge.
That's what I'm telling you. This guy's a Mack truck.
Man, he really enjoys Welch's grape juice. That's all I know.
Yeah, if that's Welch's grape juice,
Jesus.
I'm Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
You had a hell of a career, Kareem.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
What was Bruce Lee like?
Well, you have to remember. I'm a giant self-centered asshole.
Whoa.
So he was okay.
Oh man, look at Zeus.
Like he was never nice to anybody. Like he's finally getting a joke now, but
yeah, he's actually making fun of himself now, so that's actually good.
yeah, because like they called him out on like Charles Barkley went over to meet him for the first time in 1986 or whatever, and he's like, "Excuse me, I'm reading."
You're a crowd booing before his trademark finally.
Look at the veins in his head.
Got Barry Bonds' head.
Same pharmacist.
And it ain't CVS.
He's gonna juice.
Do you think that Roman Reigns is going to beat The Rock at WrestleMania?
Papa nothing, but Seth Rollins looks like a little girl sitting in the corner. But he just no, he looks so out of
Do you
place there.
think that The Rock is going to beat the Tribal Chief at WrestleMania?
He's like, going, what the hell's all these boos?
I like that.
Me. Everyone loves me.
Man, look at his legs. His legs
Tell you,
are
this guy's a beast.
they're like tree trunks at the moment.
Yeah, his muscles have muscles. I mean,
Yeah.
but that's what happens. Like he doesn't have to. He's not doing his own stunt work. He's just out. He's just working out.
Yeah.
He's working out and staring at himself in the mirror and going, asking his trainer, okay, what do I need to do to pop this vein out and whatever.
Look at those fans. You could fit like probably 5 of those fans in one of the Rock's pant legs.
It's like Brian Bell said, Roman Reigns looks small next to him.
Yeah, I know.
Or do you think that The Rock and Roman Reigns will be the biggest main event in the history of the WWE?
And of course, this doesn't matter because you don't measure PLEs like that anymore. There's no buy rates. Nobody's paying $50 to see these WrestleManias anymore.
I love the passion. The Rock loves the passion.
I remember when the WrestleManias were like $79.99 on pay-per-view.
God damn, what the hell were you buying?
Yeah, up in New York. Yeah, every WrestleMania was like $70.
They did get a pizza with it, Zeus. So. Oh wow!
The problem is like it's like a Totino's pizza or whoever was sponsoring WWE at the time. It wasn't like a.
Oh, that was like they gave you a bag of Totino's pizza rolls.
Yeah.
Here comes The Rock talking shit now, right?
The fans so loud. We want Cody.
To the WWE Universe, welcome. To everyone watching around the world, welcome. And certainly,
what the hell is this promo here?
Of the Rock's fans, welcome. And on top of all that, members of the press, world watching, I introduce you to the Cody Crybabies.
The Rock turning heel.
The crybaby's got the mic right now. That's he's the crybaby. You're not hearing me like they used to.
You're supposed to love me. I'm on the board.
If they really want to hurt him, they should bring up the Black Adam failure at the box office or something.
Let The Rock show you all.
Hey, Tooth Fairy.
Kandahar.
Tooth Fairy.
I'm going to show you something right now that is very important. It's very cool.
Oh, is this going to be the graphic you guys are talking about?
Yeah.
But regardless whether you like it or you don't like it,
you're not Ric Flair.
You hate it. One thing for damn sure, you are gonna respect it. Take a look.
Move the shit out of The Rock. FDR.
Oh shit. That's pretty hard to see.
Yeah, but you can.
There's stills.
There's Jacob Fatu. So yeah, if they're listing him, then he must be in the.
Yeah,
he must be in the thing.
Tamina's on there too.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the Rock's daughter is on there too.
At this incredible family tree. And I want you to take a look.
And to any fan out there, anybody who thinks they're a fan and you've sent some kind of ugly death threat to The Rock's daughter, you know, you can.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's
right off because
that's
why,
wrestling. This is not.
Why would they do that?
Because they're assholes.
But like, what? She's not responsible for any decisions being made.
She was receiving death threats because they brought The Rock back and he messed up Cody's story. So she had to disable all her social media because she was getting death threats.
That doesn't make any sense. Like,
of course not. But people are stupid, Pedro.
Dominant and powerful royal family in professional wrestling.
The Hearts would like to talk to you.
And if you think
well, this is a big ass family.
Yeah, no, it is.
Of course,
WrestleMania.
if you notice at the top, it does say, you know, that these two major families are linked together by a blood oath, not by actual. I mean, it's like I said, it's a big extended family, and
you said it doesn't matter what you think. Chopping on the clock.
I was saying, if I run these banners, will it help us avoid copyright strikes?
No, but it's on YouTube. Once it's on YouTube, I think it should be okay, right?
No, not necessarily. No? That's what we're worried about. Is it's not the live broadcast because it's after it gets on there.
Yeah.
And Roman Reigns, the Universal Champion, versus the People's Champion.
The People's Champion.
Or you don't like it, the People's Champion.
Purpose.
And we want the news, not the weather, Rock. Say it, don't spray it, my friend. People in the front row picking up damn garbage bags like they're at a Gallagher show.
Oh, man. We're just going to keep promoting. Wait, we got to
say, check out Jim House on YouTube. I like that, Pedro.
Yeah. Dro trying to get his friend strike too. No, I'm not getting him.
Yeah, we didn't get that, did we? We didn't.
This right here is.
Oh.
It's centered now, James.
Yeah. I was watching it this morning. It wasn't censored, so they did that fast.
Roman, you're out here calling the shots, dictating WrestleMania 40, and as the tribal chief, as the undisputed.
Nobody likes a dictator.
A lot of strokes. It is not your right. It is not your distinction to determine the main event. It is mine. I won the Royal Rumble.
Oh wow, nice fire.
Right.
And Rock, we had a wonderful conversation. I had many conversations. I have made my decision. At WrestleMania 40, in the main event, I choose you, Roman Reigns.
I choose you.
You sunk my battleship.
I'm in danger.
Danger, Will Robinson. Yeah, Stardust versus Rock, night one. Cody versus Roman, night two. Yeah, I like that.
Cody's like I ended racism. I can injure your reign.
You're old news. Go for the number twos. The number two table will have you now.
Oh.
Loser bracket. Right there in the dummy in green. Just go. You're embarrassing yourself now. Last year was your year. That was your moment. You were only a chapter in my book. Nobody cares about your story.
Damn, this does feel like it's being set up for Cody to win.
Your entire family now.
Like, if he doesn't win after this, is he dead in the water, or at least for that sort of thing?
I mean, you would think. I mean, yeah.
Talking about family. Is that what the bloodline is? Let me ask you a question. How's Jay?
Oh.
It's not a family.
Oh, look, Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce
Adam
are
Pearce.
all in Triple H too. Oh shit!
And what is this match all about right here? Who sits at the head of the table? What does it matter when neither of you have been doing any of the cooking for 2 years? Earlier, we had that family tree up there, and you've invoked my father before, so let me go ahead and do the same. If your grandfather was here, if the High Chief,
If
his grandfather was here, they'd be ashamed of you.
ashamed,
Ashamed.
for shame. If you are going to sacrifice Roman versus Rock to give Cody the chance to finish the story, it feels you have to go with the finish. Yeah.
All right. Here you go. Watch this.
Oh. With Jim House on the screen.
Jim House.
Did you visit the traveling whore?
You need stuff like bouncing around the screen. You know?
I don't know if we can do that on here. Can we?
I don't
Get a
know.
picture of the traveling whore.
Talk about his family.
Let me see. Overlays.
You're
Let's
talking
see.
about my family.
Oh yeah, look at that.
When you're talking about his
I don't know what it
ancestors,
says. Oh, StreamYard overlays.
It's yeah. It's something.
ancestors. And when you're talking about his blood, you're talking about my blood. So now,
Well, the crowd is giving him a lot of shit.
problem.
Yep.
Oh! Hey, we can have background music play.
Oh, that would help. Not that music, but yeah. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
Look at Triple H. You look like he shrunk.
Now, come on. The guy's, he's going through some stuff. I don't know about this music.
Hey, Triple H needs to be careful about, sticking his nose in other people's business.
Oh, dang.
All right, Pedro, see if you can skip into the backstage. After they move from this, see if you can switch to the backstage segment.
Okay. Oh, yeah, we're at the end of this.
Yeah. Oh, they didn't have the backstage. Well, see if you can find the backstage segment.
Backstage. Oh, here, right? The Rock curses out Triple H.
Yeah.
Paul, a lot just transpired. Can
playing?
we get
Okay.
some sort of comment on what the heck is going on here?
Look, moments like this are difficult, right? Everybody sort of goes into business for themselves. Hard to say what just went on right there. A lot of tension right now. A lot of egos. A lot of.
You got to fix it. Fix it. Have them talk about our family again, and that's what happens.
It's out of line. You know it.
It's not out of line. How much? Have them talk about it. If you don't fix it, we will. Have them talk about our family again.
I wish they would get like the woman who played the Rock's mom in Hobbs and Shaw out there.
Yeah, but Triple H looked tiny next to The Rock. Look at that. I'm like, oh.
Let's not give him grief about that.
No, I know. It's just that Triple for me. I always thought Triple H was used, but I mean, either The Rock's gotten that much bigger because even Roman Reigns looks tiny next to him.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Well,
I mean, how much do you need the juice in your 50s? I mean, for Christ's sake.
So
But
apparently,
The Rock
James,
could
there's
be-
a
The Rock could be
shortage of stuff.
The Rock could be sporting some lifts in his shoes too.
Yeah.
That is true. That is
And,
true.
And also that I have heard that Mexico has a shortage of pharmaceuticals, so it's going somewhere.
Between The Rock and Sylvester Stallone.
Oh man, Triple H looks tiny next to Heyman now.
God damn,
stress is killing him.
Killing him. Yeah, right.
So yeah, that was man.
I told you it was good TV, man. It's good TV. Cause watching it live, not knowing what's going to happen, I was like, "Holy shit! They turned Rock heel. Look at this." So it was like, okay, it was good. It was good TV. I'm not going to lie.
So one thing I learned from this, we could totally do like watch a movie if it's on. I don't know if they'll let us see Tubi on here. I know like there are some streaming services that are not going to show up. But
all right, Zeus, I'm going to channel your inner booker. You ready?
Yeah, do it.
Okay, so after watching that, how would you book Mania?
Oh, me?
Yep.
Well, I was actually having a conversation with somebody else, and
after watching that,
after watching that,
yeah, because you're a resident booker, so.
Well,
I mean, there's a bunch of ways you can go.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't thought about it overly too much. I figured, this is kind of, falling into place, because we have Elimination Chamber,
right,
first. So,
that's going to determine Seth Rollins' challenger.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, it'll be interesting to see how that unfolds. I would rather have that information, but
okay,
I mean,
fair enough.
I think that me personally, if I was doing it, I would have Cody versus Roman. I'd have every member of the damn of the bloodline cheat, interfere, beat the crap out of Cody the entire time, and just smear him all over the ring, just destroy him, and then maybe have one distraction from somebody like Sami Zayn or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Just not even a contact, just him appearing either on a video or ringside or something, and then that give Cody the opportunity to hit the crossroads and get the win.
I could do that. I like that. I like your thing with everybody from the bloodline interfere, but I would do The Rock instead of Sami Zayn. I'll have The Rock turn at the last minute.
Hey, I'm gonna try something super fast. I just want to see. I just want to see if this will play on here. Oh, it does. This is Tubi.
I am the beholder. You're gonna.
I just want to see if it
Why
works.
Did you
We're
pick
not gonna
this
watch
movie. Well,
I know, right?
This is a thing about Dungeons and Dragons art or something.
Oh,
but I just wanted to see if it works. Okay, we're not gonna watch it. I just wanted to see if this works. So Tubi does work on here.
The artwork.
So we can watch Tubi on here.
Look at that.
For our future ideas, if we wanted to watch like some B movie or something on here.
I say we do the Blade trilogy.
Do they have it on Tubi?
I don't know.
What's that?
The Blade trilogy?
I don't think so. They got they got the last Predator movie. Did you ever see that, Pedro?
Yeah.
Which one? Prey?
No. The Predator.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't think I saw it with
B. Brian Bell. Yeah. Not Sammy, Jey Uso. The way you can have The Rock versus Cody at SummerSlam. Yeah. Okay. That's another way to go.
Yeah, that works too. That's
That's another way to go. Yeah, Stardust versus The Rock. I like that idea.
Stardust versus.
No, nobody wants that.
Bring back Dustin.
No. He'll just be like, let me get in a destroyer.
And he'll botch it.
I mean, you could reunite Goldust and Booker T.
That would be cool.
You could do that.
Yeah.
That would be cool. I think I heard somebody say that there's a chance that is Booker T already in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, twice.
Okay.
Yeah, he's by himself and he's in again as part of Hall of Meat.
Okay.
I loved Hall of Meat. They were awesome.
We're coming for you.
Hogan, we coming for you. We are not going there. This is really the episode. This is really the episode where everything.
This is not going to be an upload, is it, Pedro?
No.
Yeah, as soon as it's over, I'm going to delete it and see if I can.
I mean, you could go back in and edit it and like put even more music over top of that stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I can put a screen over stuff. Yeah.
Because I had to. I did a video back at 8 Points Muay Thai, and we were doing this. It was this just like a 30-minute exercise thing, and Chris had he had music playing over the speaker, and of course there was a Trent Reznor song. What's the name of that? His group?
9 Inch Nails.
Yeah, it was a 9 Inch Nails song, and so of course it got flagged, and I had to stick in some other music over top of it.
Yeah, I've had my own dispute with YouTube too because on my mixes, so sometimes I have promos that haven't been released yet. So they're like, I get flagged for releasing music, even though I own the music, I paid for it, I own it, but they still give me shit about it from time to time.
So there are certain artists, even if you cover them, you're in trouble. Okay, and one of them is Bryan Adams, and the other one is Don Henley. So if you cover Don Henley or Bryan Adams, do not post that on YouTube. Just put it somewhere else if they're somewhere else, but don't put it on YouTube. So if anyone's wondering why I haven't uploaded music in a long while, because it's been a little while since the last I uploaded like the clips from the show. It's just I'm sitting on a bunch of clips. I have a bunch of clips waiting to upload, but I'm just waiting. But yeah.
My name is Cody. I live on the second floor.
Oh my God! Now, because you got you have the still of Rock slapping him. My name is Cody. I live on the second floor. The Rock lives upstairs from me. I think that you've heard of him before.
I got slapped, and it wasn't in a good way. Cody Rhodes, but see how the Rock just made him even more over now. Yeah. Like it just, I don't know if that was the actual plan. I highly doubt it, but all that shit just made him more popular. He's a bigger babyface. He was already the company's #1 babyface, so let's blow him up even more.
Yeah, now, I mean they did the right thing,
Yeah.
If Vince was still in power, he would double down on The Rock being the babyface. That would be a Vince type of thing to do. Is like no. It's like I'm actually going to put Cody in a blender and you're never going to see him again. Like The Rock, I'm going to shove him down your throat.
I was gonna say,
He's going to puke.
Hey,
if that was Vince, he would have shot all over it.
no.
He would have, though. He would have. He would have, just like Zeus said, he would have kept The Rock babyface. He didn't care. No. You know, I don't care what they're saying. You know,
He'd have kept him right in there. He'd have been like, nope. It's like, this is.
Now, after watching that, does the AEW have any type of chance? Nothing.
But
They can't even compete with that.
James, it's not. Look, you don't even need this level of stuff. Okay. It's I'm going to keep saying this until I'm whatever, but WWE equals wrestling for the greater public. They went almost 2 decades unopposed with this kind of branding. So no one can like gain traction on that. It's just impossible currently. Like it's just, I mean, what are they gonna do? There's nothing. There's no one they can bring like Sasha, this or that. If The Rock went to AEW, if like you know, The Rock and Roman Reigns and this all went to AEW, people would just still be like, oh, I guess they left wrestling. Is Rock making a movie? You know, like
starring Tony Khan.
It's just not going to do anything.
It's an updated version of Scarface.
You saw like Edge's send off, right? Last year in the WWE, the crowd was so, you know, into it. They were so, you know, whatever. And then he went to AEW, and it's like he doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, and it's Edge. He's not like, I mean, he's a big star in the WWE, right?
Yeah, he's become an afterthought.
He doesn't exist anymore to these people. It's like he just
he may as well have retired.
Yeah, basically, yeah. He's
him and Christian.
Yeah, they're just playing with some kids in some college or something. Basically, is almost what it's like. They're doing like theater.
They're doing street theater.
They're doing street theater.
They're miming.
I mean, it's not like he needs the money. I mean, I don't know.
We don't know any of that, though.
Yeah.
You know, we literally don't know.
That's true.
Well, okay.
Because who knows how people blow through money and stuff.
True. But yeah, but if it was all about money, you would stay with WWE, wouldn't you?
Oh, well, no. I mean, he definitely, you know, I mean, he said it was, you know, about being more active, which is a weird, you know, it's a weird thing to want to do, is more work in your later years after you've been dropped on your head a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
But it just goes to show
older
that
and you had surgery.
Being dropped on your head a lot doesn't allow you to make better decisions in life.
These are not incredibly smart.
No,
people.
they're not. They're not.
No, they're not. I mean, I can't even. I mean, I'm almost afraid to think what's going to happen in Charlotte with fucking Sting.
Greensboro.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Greensboro. Like, I'm almost afraid.
In this episode of NPR, she's gonna.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, I am almost afraid what this man's going to do.
No, James, whatever happens, que sera, sera. He's made his own decisions, and it's his life to.
I mean, and honestly, I mean,
he'll
unless
probably be fine.
I mean, you know, honestly, it would take a lot at this point to tarnish, you know, his entire legacy in one match. You know, I mean, you know, that's just.
But his retirement match, he doesn't have to do anything but show up. That's it.
Well, I mean,
fans will go nuts.
Yeah, he's got to do something though. I mean, he doesn't have to do anything stupid.
No, that's my point. He doesn't have to put himself through a table off a fucking balcony. You know, he can do a couple stinger splash, do a scorpion death drop, and that's it. The fans will go crazy. You know?
The fans are going. They're going.
I mean, if I'm going to watch a Sting match, I'm not going to watch him jump off a balcony. I want to see him do a scorpion death drop.
But
Yeah.
you,
Well,
you,
I
you
mean,
watched him jump off
Greensboro's
a thing.
going to want to see him do, Stinger Splash and the Scorpion Deathlock. I mean, it's
James, didn't you actually literally watch him jump off a balcony?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It wasn't very far from me either. I was like, "What are you doing, you old crazy fuck?"
It would have been awesome if that was on like the pay-per-view footage. You being like, "What are you doing?"
All the fans are going, "Yeah!" I'm going, "No! What are you doing? No!" I'm like, "What are you nuts?"
It's like Wile E. Coyote,
Yeah.
Oh man.
No!
I was like, it's brutal.
So next week, what's going on next week? James, what do you know if will you be around next week or
as of right now, I think we're on. As of right now, I think we're on.
what about
Again,
you,
I'm
Zeus?
waiting for
Oh,
I'm just waiting for
right.
insurance approval and then there's surgery. So
okay. And Zeus, you got anything going on? You going?
I
you
got
anything
nothing going on. I have there is a possibility, and it's kind of like what you were saying last night. You use your comrades, your friends, your contacts, and
Yes.
So somebody is gonna try to get it to where I might do a art demonstration during the Allentown Art Festival, which is
when's that?
middle of fucking summer, like middle of June or something.
Oh,
And
that's
it's
pretty cool though.
This
yeah,
year's
that
like
is
the
cool.
66th or 65th annual one, and so it's this historic part of Buffalo, and they've got all these really unique homes, and like I said, they've been doing this art festival for a long time, and so I might be able to do something where like I might get like a big giant pad of newsprint and like do some tutorials about like how to draw faces and stuff like that.
Cool.
Cool.
So
That sounds very good. That sounds very cool.
yeah.
I was gonna offer to learn Allentown, the Billy Joel song, to help promote it, but
Yeah,
then
but
I was like, no,
that's
about
Allentown, Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like that's about Pennsylvania. Can't do it.
Yeah.
We can change the lyrics though.
So Pedro's got the big Valentine's Day.
I've got Valentine's Day special on Valentine's Day.
National Hallmark Day, you mean?
Yeah, it's also Ash Wednesday. So
Ash Wednesday, yeah.
all the same day. I have to make a romantic dinner for everyone without using meat. It's just yeah, it's 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Pacific. I'll be live on Twitch, twitch.tv/Texan Spaniard. And yeah,
That's awesome.
I don't know if it's awesome.
Don't be a Cody crybaby.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Hopefully it'll be more romantic than a night in Hartford, Connecticut. But
Damn.
Brian Bell, thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, thank Double B05.
We hope
Be
this isn't
Brian
the
Bell.
last episode ever because of the copyright strikes. It won't
I
be.
think we're good.
We'll move to some other platform if it is. It'll just go somewhere else. But
Or we'll invent our own platform. Fuck it.
no, we're not going to invent our own platform. None of us know coding for shit to do that.
Put our own platform.
I tried coding once. It didn't work right. I was like, nope, never mind. No good. I can't do this.
OnlyFans. Yeah, we're gonna open an OnlyFans and have just the show on there.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna show everybody my scars.
We got real popular when you did that, James. Everyone have a great weekend. Shinyan Kwai La or whatever. Again, Happy New Year to everyone. Happy Chinese New Year. Enjoy some Chinese food this weekend or whatever. Take care. We'll catch you all next time. Adios.
Peace. Later.